So, this is a follow-up video. If you haven't seen the video that I released yesterday, look above my header in the description because that does talk about some of the stuff that I'm going to skim over when I read this website on Bump. Pretty much we have our Affix week. Guess what? With the Affix week, we have the Autumn 2020 support item scratch. You see attribute changers, you see the special ability affixers, pretty much just your basic stuff. When it comes to these, you would want to try to aim for the grands, especially if you want to focus on a specific attack. And then you got these protections and other things as well. You can look in the description for this website. And other than that, there's the schedule so you can see the main emergency quest and at what time you can try to get, or at what time like certain emergency quests are gonna pop up. Then you got the secret phrases. You can copy and paste these things into the game chat and get the currency from the Visa phone. The big thing I'm going to talk about with this is the fact that this is a ×5. So usually you will get 10 Sage Crests, but with the ×5 going on from September 23rd to the 30th, this is now 50. This is big and you would want to do them. And you don't need to worry about the difficulty to do these certain quests on. All you need to do is complete it the one time. So the first goal, for example, is clear emergency quest Primordial Glare from the Void. One time you get 50 Sage Crests. And then the second one is to clear emergency quest Working with the Spectre's Grudge. One time you get 50. Clear emergency quest Incarnation of Knowledge. One time you get 50. Clear emergency quest Raging Fowl's Arms one time you get 50. Log in 3 days, 50. Link with PSO2 ES and quick search once, 50. So 50 times 6 is 300. You're getting 300 Sage Crests with 300 Sage Crests, which you can trade in to Zig so you can get a 15 star. Now it's not going to be at a max grind rarity of 35, but at the very least you can get a specific 15 star from him by trading at least 250 of these Sage Crests. And yeah, this is just talking about the events that's going on with the Luster campaign. There is the Ultra Field boost going on. You would want to do this because this will end on the 30th. And along with the limited, ARC missions that allows you to get 2 15 stars for free and a 13 star unit set. It's a set. It's with the rear, the arm, and the leg. So I already showed that in my last video, so I'm not going to go over that stuff again. However, I do need to talk about the limited AC with Psycho Shop. And I'm also going to show you guys the fact that we do have a 50%. I'm going to do a quick fix, but here's the thing. Let me show you guys a certain item. And this is going to be important because this is going to explain why this certain price over here is down. So you can see that people have it at 314 mil. This can activate shift and D-band every 10 seconds when you stay in the air for longer than 2 seconds. This is a good ability a lot of people would want, but this is also situational depending on how you play your certain class. So if you're not up in the air for a long time, then this wouldn't really benefit you. You would want to try to get some other S8 ability, but this is still a nice S8 ability, and this is at least a third of a billion. However, last time, or yesterday, if you've been paying attention to my video, that was at a higher price. That was half of a billion, not a third of a billion. So you might be saying, Morph, what exactly happened? Let's just say the limited AC of a Psycho Shop has the Sky Dance Boon now. Note that you cannot sell it. And note that even if you put it on a 13 star, you cannot sell it yet. They will most likely add sellable 13 stars later in the future. But you can get your hands on this. And you can use it if you want to use it. This will cost 40 AC scratch items. So it's either going to be items from AC scratches or recycle badges, or maybe a mix of both. But yeah, you can get this for 40 AC scratch items. I'm gonna most likely get this, and then I will also get these things as well because I need to work with a certain formula to try to get Guardians. So yeah. Yeah. Most of these items that I'm staring at as well, if you haven't seen my last video when I go over most of the stuff that I saw in the limited AC recycle shop. Above my header in the description for that. I already gave my opinions about most of them in that video. I would definitely get all these ability transfer passes. You can get up to 10. Ability transfer passes will help you, especially when it comes to you upsliding to an 8 slot easily with like certain affixes. But you would need a good chunk of pop items as well when doing that process. But yeah, and to conclude this video, let me go over here and do an affix. Now, this gave you a shit ton of people over here, god damn it, and there's a fucking octopus too. I swear, some of these people know how to fucking make a make a interesting character, or they know how to tour around with the accessories and stuff. So I'm gonna go over here, gonna do a quick affix to show you guys that it is a 15% over here. Let's see. Let's get. I'm just toying around with these. I'm gonna get a sub, and then I think I have a good chunk of origins at 3 slots. Yeah, I do. So I'm gonna grab these, and then I'm gonna use a. I'm just gonna use a 10% because I have too many of these. I need to burn them. So I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna fix that sub card. Where are you? Which one? This one? Yeah, this one. This 3 slot one. Kind of wish there was like a search bar so I could just type in the name and then select the. What is it? Origin glare. There's one. And then. Where's the other one? Here's the other one. I'm gonna hit yes. Gonna do this affix. Usually, if you go from a 3 slot to a 4 slot, it would be a negative 30%. But because of the 15%, now it's actually a 85% compared to a 70%. I am technically gambling with the origin glare. I can use a 30% to increase the chances, but look, I can easily get a bunch of origins from doing the emergency trial, or the emergency quest. That failed, but I think I have another one. But I'm not going to bore you guys with this affixing process stuff. That'll be in its own separate video. That's it. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any question, comment, concerns, put it down below. But yeah, do you plan to get Sky Boom Dance because of that method down there? Or over there? You know, it's over at the recycle shop over there. I am going to show you guys how you can easily transfer S-Class abilities onto something that's already finalized, so you don't need to go through the actual add ability process. I'm going to also make another separate video adding on to why the S-Class ability process is also fucking broken. Because if you haven't seen the video talking about the ability transfer process and how you can use that to your advantage, the S-Class abilities are kind of the same, but it's in a different way. It's not like you are upslotting something. It's more of you mass producing a certain S-Class SAF onto other weapons and well, other weapons. I don't know if there's a SAF for a certain S-Class on a unit yet. That might become a thing later. But that is it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.